Plaintiff Shantae Young says when the defendant started dating her brother, Shantae didn't approve because the defendant is 20 years older than her brother. Shantae's suing because she claims she asked the defendant to cash a $5,000 check she won in the lottery, but she kept $1,000. Defendant Jasmine Chambers is shocked to be here today because she believed she and Shantae were close. Jasmine admits that she kept money from the lottery winnings, but insists the winning ticket didn't even belong to Shantae.
Start with you.
Okay, Your Honor, I met Jasmine Chambers in 2017 because she was dating my brother. I never really liked the fact that they were dating because she's like 40 and he's like 20, and I felt like she just moved him into the situation to take care of her older child.
How old was her older child?
I believe she was about 6.
And you believe the dating was in effort to get him to care for her 6-year-old?
Yes.
All right. I mean, the whole process was for the 6-year-old. You know, when you're dating, there's a whole thing that goes along with that.
They never, it seemed like
he said they did all of that. He moves in, she got to put up with his nonsense, leaving stuff all around, wasn't washing the clothes, rather. Might not have been washing himself, I don't know. But my point is, she wouldn't have to go through all that for a 20-year-old man who was out there trying to get some money out of her like you are now, you and your brother. Now they want to double team it. Go ahead.
Yeah, we ended up getting really, really close because she got pregnant with my nephew.
The 20-year-old?
Right, she got pregnant with my nephew who's 2 now.
See, they don't get pregnant if they don't have children together just for him to watch a 6-year-old.
Mistakes happen all the time. Everybody don't use protection.
All right, you give me some background, ma'am.
Well, first of all, I want to say I'm not 40, but I met her through her brother. We came real close. I thought we was close, so I thought, but it's not like that. And she has an abusive relationship. I thought we communicated a lot. Her boyfriend, her baby daddy, the last baby she just had with. I thought we was real close. I talked to her about stuff. She talked to me about stuff. I thought we was close. All of a sudden now it's just, she has an issue with me. And I don't understand.
No, we're about to understand. This money she's claiming.
Okay.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so I hit the lottery for $5,000.
You hit the lottery for
And
when?
like I said, I thought I could trust her.
How many numbers did you play to hit for 5?
4.
4 numbers?
Yes.
Straight in the box?
And boxed.
All right, go ahead.
So, like I said, I thought I could
lie.
trust her. I text Jasmine. I asked her, did she want to make $100? And she didn't right away text. So then again, I asked her, did she have student loans? And she was like, no, why? And that's when I told her I hit the lottery and can you cash the ticket in for me? She like, yeah, they'll let me cash it. I'm at the school with the kids. And basically, she left the school to come cash the lottery ticket. She took my boyfriend to cash the lottery ticket in. They issued her a check because it was $5,000. So she ended up putting a check in her account. And on the next day, let me go back. Right when the check was deposited into her account, I called her like, hey, what's going on? She's like, you're not going to call me and worry me about $5,000. And I'm like, what? That's money. Like, that's a lot of money. And she hung up on me and didn't answer the phone or call back or reply to my texts. And we talk every day. So I called her the next day at 6 o'clock just to let her know something that was going on. She didn't answer. So I texted her like, hey, Jazz. And I have the text messages right here. I never really liked the fact that they were dating because she's like 40 and he's like 20. And I felt like she just moved him into the situation to take care of her older child.
How old was her older child?
I believe she was about 6.
And you believe the dating was in effort to get him to care for her 6-year-old?
Yes.
Plaintiff Shantae Young says the defendant is dating her brother, but she didn't approve of their relationship at first because the defendant is 20 years older than her brother.
Let me see that part, where you begging for your money.
Basically. So she never responded to any of my texts or my calls. So about 8 o'clock the next day, she texted, said, the check cleared, but I'm upping my price to $350. At this point, I know that she wants my money and she's in possession of it. So it's smart to say, hey, you know what? Okay. So after I said it's okay, I'm like, I can meet you at the bank. But of course, she didn't want to meet me at the bank. She said, meet me at the house. I go to her house, and it's a room full of fat people. Like she was trying to intimidate me. And she's like,
room full of what?
Fat people. Big bone.
How many?
It was her sister, it was some guy that I've never met, and another guy. So I sit on the couch, and that's where she's like, I can only give you $4,000. Jazz, that's not gonna work. We agreed on a price. I let you go up from the $100.
Like she's loaning you money or something.
Okay, like
I can only give. Okay, I'll throw you $350.
She was doing me a favor, and that's how I felt.
I thought about the three. I was gonna do $350, but then I'm gonna take $1,000.
Right, but the $100 was okay the day prior to. She ran for that $100. So I took the money and I left after, of course, calling her some stuff, but I left and then I contacted you guys.
Let me hear from you about the
I was
money.
minding my own business at school, handling business for my daughter. She texted me out the blue, do you owe any garnishments? I said, no. She said, do you owe student loans? I said, no. She said, well, can you cash this check for me? First of all, I said, who check is it? She said, it's Chris, which is her boyfriend's. So I took him to the lottery place. I didn't know how much the ticket was. I did agree.
Never asked.
What?
You never asked.
I did agree to the $100.
You wanted that $100.
I agreed to the $100 because I was doing her a favor. She asked me for a favor and I thought we were cool. I wouldn't think she would play me the way she played me. So anyway, I took it to my bank account, put it in my bank account. The lady at the bank said the check would come in the next morning. I said, okay. I told him the check come next morning. I dropped him off. Not 30 minutes before I got in the house, Judge, she calling me. What time you get off work tomorrow? Why? I'm not gonna run off with your money. You using all of my information though. How I'm running off with your money?
Ma'am, I'm reading these texts. Okay, I'm upping it to $350 now. Since you keep worrying me about this money,
Like,
it's her money. And she has to tell you, I wasn't trying to worry you about the money. I just needed a clear understanding. You didn't have to hang up on me when we talk all the time. The check came. I'm upping it, my price to $300. Don't keep worrying me. You act like this is your money and you're doing her a favor,
Not hers
man.
either. It's her baby
No,
daddy.
it's mine.
I had the paper. He stated that it's not mine or
Who
hers.
received the money?
She gave it to me.
I gave it to her. She came to my house and picked it up.
That's whose it was. You assumed, if you gave it to her, you assumed it was hers. Otherwise, you definitely owe her, and you owe him. You owe everybody. You had a deal, ma'am, and quite frankly, you have a good point, but you made a bad deal. That's the essence of it. Because, on $5,000, you're going to be taxed $1,500. So hopefully you have some good deductions. You seem like you might have about 10 kids. How many kids?
No, it's just 10 people in the house.
Oh, well,
She
that's
don't
what
got
I
10
meant.
kids, 10 people in the house.
Oh, okay. Why you didn't laugh? I was just having fun. How many you
No,
really have?
I got 2 by her brother.
All right, well,
It's
then it was
impossible.
funny if you
Both
don't
of them
have 10
not here.
kids.
Yes, both of them are.
DNA test, you took one.
Why you worried about my kids? Worry about
if somebody
yours.
said it ain't my brother, baby,
Well, why you worried about my kids? Worry
I
about your
want 'em.
kids.
Right.
Don't
Worry
your
about
daddy-
your own kids.
You're right, Judge Mathis. I know who they daddies are. I know who they daddies are.
I was just playing, but since she's gonna get ignorant over here.
Ignorant.
Ignorant. Worse than ignorant. All right, man. But yeah, you cut the bad deal. You agreed to 100. You can't unilaterally change it to 350, which is what I saw. And then you raised it on your own to 1,000. 900 is your judgment. Have a good day.
How I feel? How I feel, Jazz?
What?
How I feel to be a loser?
I'm never a loser.
You a loser.
Plaintiff Tina Armstrong says the defendant is her daughter, and she was a good teenager, but she started acting out as an adult. Tina claims her relationship with the defendant is rocky because she makes poor decisions when it comes to men, and she's suing her today for the balance due on a loan. Defendant Justine Tom says Tina is always interfering in her life. And although she admits to dating some bad boys in her past, she insists she learned it from Tina. Justine denies owing Tina because she claims she forgave the debt.
Start with you.
Okay, during high school, junior high, she was a great kid, head cheerleader, barrel racer, and never got in any trouble, never went to parties. And then she got pregnant at 17, become this wild adult, and started getting with these boys who were no good. I mean, she was a great child, and then when she got become an adult, she just went this
what do you think
other
happened?
way. I think it was men. And then she got pregnant at 17, become this wild adult, and started getting with these boys who were no good. I mean, she was a great child, and then when she got become an adult, she just went this
what do you think
other way.
Defendant Justine Tom is being sued by her mother, who claims Justine was a good teenager, but she started acting out as an adult.
She went man crazy.
Yes, she, kind of her hormones.
Not with one man, several. I mean, on and on.
Well, no, I mean, no, she has
Just one man.
What? Well, no, there's been a couple of men. It's been over the
Two
last.
men. That ain't man
Three
crazy.
men
Let me find you a daughter that you can really say this about. Not mine, but there's some daughters out here that you can really say that about. But having two men ain't no man crazy.
Well, because they're bad boys. That's one of the issues. Over the last 10 years, she's always picked these
There you
bad
go.
boys men
There
that
you
are, you know, not very good. They're either mama's boys or into drugs or whatever.
What's wrong with being a mama's boy? Let's go there.
They just need to take care of their responsibilities, which I don't. She has 3 children.
If you're a mama's boy, the mama will take care of him for him. All right. She seemed like such a sweet young lady, and you
She
painted
was.
her out to be a wild child.
Well, the last 10 years, it's been rocky with us because I'd tell her about her men or whatever what I didn't like or whatever, and then she would disown me, wouldn't let me see my grandkids for 2 or 3 months, and I always told her, you'll need me before I need you, and then here she'd come again, need to borrow money or do this or need something for the kids, and I would always help her out. So.
Okay. Let me get some background from you.
Well, Your Honor, my mother always is butting her nose into my business.
She's what? Butting her nose
Yes,
in your business
with
always
with
has.
parenting, with relationships. She held me to a higher standard compared to my other brothers and sisters.
Is there a reason for that? Some people need to be held to higher standards or higher expectations.
Yes, that's...
For example, if you were an all-A student, your siblings were B students, well, she expects that you're going to remain an A student. So that's, yes, a different standard. Like people say, I love all my children. You do. And so all my children are the same. No, they're not. Your children have different gifts.
Amen.
All right, go ahead. But you say she held you to a higher standard.
Yes.
Good. Go ahead.
She did. Along with what she said about being with bad boys, where, I kind of learned from her.
Tell me about
She
it.
has had
Tell me about
horrible relationships. This is my boyfriend now. And this is why we're here now, because she is mad that I'm with him, and now she's claiming that she wants this money that I owe.
What did she say about him?
That Richard reminds her of my father.
That's why she hated him, because he reminds her of her husband.
Case closed.
Case
I
closed.
don't like him. He reminds me of my ex. What do you have to do with your ex? What else, ma'am, does she not like about your current guy?
The list goes on and on.
All right. Is he employed?
He
and
is.
holds down his share, his end of the bargain, if you will,
Yes, Your
contributes to
Honor.
the household. He's not abusive towards you or the children.
Right.
And you are happy with him, and the household is a happy household. Well, just do like she say you do. Don't let her back over there. Go ahead, getting in your business. You know I'm playing with you. You know I'm kidding. Now, you've known this about her how long? That your mother was like this type of person? Getting in people's business, particularly her children's business.
For a while.
Right, for many years, I
she
suspect.
calls my sister,
Right.
and constantly it's like, what is she doing every day of every minute?
No, I do not.
And that's my point. You know your mother, so don't lock the door on her and lock her out. You know she's been this way all her life, so or your life probably. So find a way to address it without hurting her feelings. All right.
Thank you.
And hurting her emotionally. That hurts when you can't see your grandchild. That's why I do whatever my daughter tells me. She can get anything she wants. Because I would die if she kept me from seeing Nora. She can do anything. She can call me all kind of names. Them boys, they ain't brought me no grandkids, so they better not say anything. They better not even look sideways.
I'm pretty sure I've always let her see her grandchildren.
No. She
I
get
think
mad
she's
and
a little
say, "Oh,
delusional
you're
sometimes.
disowned. I'm disowning you.
Don't do that.
You can't see your grandkids." And then 2 months later, because I'll just sit back. I'm not gonna argue.
You
with
better do like I do. Go for it. Whatever it is.
No.
I'm telling you,
It's not in me. I can't do it.
my daughter just beat me out of $1,000 the other day. I didn't say a word. I would be hounding my sons forever.
I think
I didn't say a word.
I think it's just a different relationship between mothers and daughters and then fathers and daughters. It's a totally different,
do with her.
because I'm a woman and I know.
I don't care about her either. Don't let her hear it, but I don't care about her either. That generation is over. I get nothing about my kids. They're over. I'm over them. It's all about Nora, my grandbaby. All right.
Defendant Justine Tom is being sued by her mother, who claims Justine was a good teenager, but she started acting out as an adult.
Go ahead, tell me about the loan, however, that you're suing her for.
Okay, so I got a settlement for $20,000 for I was in a car wreck. And so I put money down, went and bought me a car, and then I had put money in savings. Well, she didn't have a car at the time, and she needed to get to work and so forth. So I said, okay, I'll buy you this car. It's $3,000 is the one she wanted. Or I said I would give you $3,000, and she went out and found a car that was $3,000. It was a Durango. And I said, and you can pay me back $200 a month, and then when you get your income tax, you can give me $1,000.
You knew you weren't getting that, but go ahead.
She's always paid
You
her
actually,
loans.
on income tax, she's paid you some money back off income tax.
She's always paid her
Has
debt.
she paid it off
this
of
time.
income tax?
No, because she always needs a car.
Never.
She always needs a car come income tax time.
Never. Go ahead.
So she had the car for a month, and she totaled it. I don't think even she had insurance on it. So then she was carless again, and then she couldn't pay me anymore because she had to go get her another car.
Yeah.
So.
All right, ma'am, you tell me what happened here.
Your Honor, I don't think I owe her this money. I had the car for less than a month. I totaled it. She said, don't worry about it. Get back on your feet. Get you another vehicle. And that was that.
Is that what you did?
Yep.
How would she feel if I took $3,000 and said, oh, well, hey, I wrecked the car and you're not getting it back?
Well, she said you forgave the debt.
No.
That's what you're saying?
She said, don't worry about it. So that's what I took it as.
She has not asked for any money since she said that?
She has occasionally.
Well, then that's a clear sign that that's not what she meant and that you took it wrong. What do you have?
She has a twin brother who attested that he knew what the agreement was.
You took it as wrong.
That's from her twin brother. He said he knew what the arrangement was, that she was supposed to pay me back. I brought my oldest daughter here. She knew the arrangement.
Bring her up. You didn't pay all these kids off, didn't you? So you better come on up here, so you're going to have to pay me that money I gave you back. So you here so that you don't have to pay yours back.
I don't currently owe her any money right now, but yes.
This wipes it out.
She did say that she did say that she would pay the money back, which anytime that her kids have loaned money from her, we do always know that we have to pay her back the money.
All right, ma'am. Unfortunately, this is called, you've heard the mafia cases and the others, witness tampering, where you pay the witnesses to come and say things to you.
And I also
Judgment for the plaintiff, ma'am. I do believe
you.
that you misunderstood because by your own admission, she followed up asking for her money. So you said, I believed that's what she meant, meaning you weren't certain. So when she started asking for her money later, that's when you should have obtained certainty. And you haven't, and she's still certain. Judgment for the plaintiff, $2,800.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think there's been a lot of dishonesty. I don't really think you have a clear enough insight as to what's going on to develop a honest and educated opinion. And I am not. And being held to that standard is...
well, I was married to him, you weren't, so I know.
You don't.
And
you don't know everything, Tina. You never have.
And I'm just glad that it was for me because it's still my money. I still gave it to her. And when you borrow money from your parents, you need to pay it back.
Plaintiff Cassandra Jones says the defendant is a father figure in the neighborhood, and he owns a candy store and hands out candy to all the kids in the neighborhood. However, Cassandra is suing him today for a breach of contract. Defendant Robert Higginbottom Jr. says Cassandra likes sugar daddies, and after her older husband passed away, she became a streetwalker. Robert insists Cassandra is suing him for more than he owes.
Start with you.
I have been knowing Pops, who is Mr. Robert, for quite some time. He's like a neighborhood father. He has a candy store. He, gives out candy to the kids. My grandson loves him, adores him. He has barbecues. He feeds the whole neighborhood. I've never had a problem with Pops until recently. My husband passed away, and I reached out to Pops for some help, and I didn't think that our relationship would actually turn sour, since then.
It turned sour because he wouldn't help you?
Because of the deal that we made.
Okay. Let me get some background from you.
All right. First of all, my condolences goes out to you on the loss of your husband. You're the older fella such as myself.
How old are you?
I'm 55.
You're younger than me.
I am. Oh, you look young, Judge. Pretty good there.
Plaintiff Chisandra Jones is suing her former friend, who claims after Chisandra's husband passed away, she became a streetwalker.
I love the things I'm hearing about what you're doing in your community. What city are you all in?
I reside in Fort Wayne now.
Okay, Indiana.
I'm from here, Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm in Indiana now, and yeah, I'm just trying to change my lifestyle so I can look good as you, Judge. Getting back with her though.
Yes, sir.
I respect her a lot, but then through her loss, it did seem like she was losing it a little bit. So I think the rumors was in the street that she started, street walking.
What? Street walking? Are you serious, Pops?
Oh,
if you felt like I was street walking, you probably should have ran and paid me my $1,400 you owe me.
Good point. That's a good point.
Really, I'm very successful.
Number two,
I am
women
very
don't
successful.
street walk anymore.
Yeah.
Right,
But
exactly.
They sit up at the hotel
Unless he's
bars.
collecting
They go to the
street
massage
walkers.
parlors. Some of the strippers go in as prostitutes as well. So nobody walking the street. That's their $5 crackhead. Is that what you deal with?
Yeah.
You deal with $5 crackheads?
No.
Well, how do you even know a woman walks the street anymore? Well, you and your buddies, whoever told you that, they deal with $5 crackheads. Because nobody else would say she's a street walker unless they dealt with $5 crackhead street walker.
But anyway, I know she likes sugar daddies because she liked it me.
My husband was not a sugar daddy, and I never liked it you. Please, Pops,
Yeah,
be
women
real.
don't marry sugar daddies.
For real.
They play them.
Okay.
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 I was
Well,
with my
anyway,
husband 10 years.
Getting back to the point, I was married until my wife
ran off with a younger man.
No, this lady said that I was messing around with my witness here. So therefore,
which was my friend, by the way.
We're not together anymore. So
You shouldn't have started that. See how nice she spoke of you?
Yes.
She said nothing but great things. But then you're gonna open up a can of worms.
But I'm
and
just
now she's
being-
tearing you up.
I'm just being honest.
Tearing you up.
And finna tear him up worse.
Tearing
I'm
you
going
up.
to eat him up.
Tell me why you're suing him today with this $1,400.
I am suing Pops because we had an agreement. Like I said, I contacted Pops to sell my 2008.
Ooh, don't y'all start calling me that. I can go for everything but that. Don't y'all young folks start calling me Pops. All right.
I sold him my motorcycle. We had an agreement. I went to Pops, told him that I wanted $1,800 for my motorcycle. We signed an agreement. I told him that if he did not pay me, that I was actually going to sue him on the Judge Mathis show. And we're here. He paid me a total of $400 for the motorcycle. He gave me $200 for the down payment, which I asked for. And the next day when I gave him the contract, he gave me an additional $200.
Okay.
And I took $50 off because it was supposed to be $250 for the deposit, but I took $50 off because of my grandson loves him. So that made it a total of $400 that he paid me, and he still owes me $1,400. So that's why I'm.
Let me see your agreement there.
I don't have the original agreement.
Okay.
Pops never gave me a copy of the agreement, but I do have my witness statement.
Okay, let me hear from him first. Maybe
Okay.
he'll admit you don't need it.
Okay. First of all, we made an agreement of $1,800. As of 8/16 was the first payment. It was for $400 I gave her when I first received the motorcycle. Okay. Then Cassandra came and we wrote up this agreement, which I have, for the $1,800.
Let's see the agreement, please.
I gave her the $400, and I gave her $250 upon writing that agreement, which totaled to $650. which really wouldn't be
No,
but
Pops,
$1,000.
You only gave me $400, honey.
Here
I
he
want to
is.
know why y'all put my name in this contract.
You're a co-signer.
Yeah.
That's what she gave.
They're going to put me on the
I
hook.
knew I was going to bring him here to sue him for my
Put
money.
me on the hook.
Yes,
Now, see, look.
You didn't have to put me in your contract.
The
Just
first
tell it.
contract
Well, I
was for
wanted him to know
$400.
where
If
he
I
was
think long
going.
enough, there's some ways this might cause me some liability.
Plaintiff Chisandra Jones is suing her former friend, who claims after Chisandra's husband passed away, she became a streetwalker.
Why haven't you repaid her?
Because, okay, I was in Chicago the week of after this happened, and upon coming home, my motorcycle was gone. It wasn't parked in the same spot that it's normally, parked in. And she also got a new boyfriend, and I know his background. That's one of my buddies.
My Pops, now you know better.
He come from,
I'm just going to leave it right there. And I
Come
met
from
him
the
from
street.
his house. I met him at his house. So if he's so bad,
Exactly.
why is he hanging at your house? So what type of person are you to
'cause
sit here and talk about him and down him like that?
Him and my son are
Stop it, Pop.
best of friends.
Stop it. You're best friends with him too. Don't forget that part.
I get along
And
with
he's
everybody.
a good guy. He helped me through what I was going through, so he could.
I'm a
continue
nice
to
guy,
talk
remember?
And say what he want to say. I met the young man at his house. I'm glad I met him because he has helped me. One of the reasons why I'm here, so I could get my money.
You call
So
him
we
a
can go
young
on.
man. How old is he?
He's the same age as I am.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I got someone my age.
Okay.
Yes.
And so your defense is what? Is that her boyfriend, new boyfriend stole it?
I'm thinking, yes.
All right. You have any evidence of that?
No, I don't.
And if her new boyfriend stole it, then that's who you need to go after. You still have to pay her though, and go after the boyfriend.
But I paid her $650
No,
already.
he didn't. No, he didn't.
Her original contract that she had that she lost was actually with my son.
You say he
for
gave you
$400.
$400,
Yes, sir, he did.
and then you gave him.
I gave him $50 credit because I wanted a $250,
So it would be
$250
$450.
deposit.
It would be $450 attributed to his debt.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You have any evidence of the amount owed or paid? Do you have any evidence that you paid?
That's what the 4 and the 250 that was written down. The other,
You have something you gave me that says that it was paid?
No.
Okay. And you're speculating that her boyfriend stole it, even though you have absolutely no evidence or reason to believe that other than he's a street guy. And certainly you know there's more than one street guy in your town. I'm sure you know that.
He does.
Okay. And so that sounds like some wild attempt to escape a debt that you certainly owe. I'm going to rely on her testimony as the amount owed as opposed to yours. You have less credibility with regard to the amount you state you owe versus what she says you owe. So that being said, judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Thank you. Girl, you know I love you. But tell your man to pay me.
Don't say I
Listen.
snitched on you. I ain't.
Man, it's one of the two. You or Pops. He brought it up.
I don't do none of
Okay,
that.
maybe it was his wife.
I don't do none of that.
It was his wife.
I don't do none of that.
Okay, was it your wife, Pops? You brought it up.
In my
You
turn.
brought it up. It's been your turn.
Why she gotta be my girlfriend?